Another issue that I want to look at is the issue of Liberians believing that anything that is foreign is better. That's why you see in our country, people say they are committed to national development effort and they are committed to change and all that. What has changed? How can a country in 2008 allow foreigners to come into our country as store boys, people who stand behind the counter to give you one tin or tinapa when you buy it? That why we got in the country, we are so educated and so alert that we have this quality of people here in our country. We give them work permit, we give them resident permit to come in our country and be store boy. A store boy in a country where 90%, 95% of our people are unemployed. We still allow that thing. We should stop this mentality that whatever comes from abroad is better. Or any individual that comes from anywhere, man, you see he's supposed to know book or he's supposed to be clever. I always tell people, when I went to graduate school, I went to school with white people. I went to Switzerland to school. I was not the last in the class. So I don't have no extraordinary regard or extraordinary, I prostrate myself to any white man because his skin white. And that's the problem we got in Liberia. Anybody who see one little white girl or one little white boy vacillating around the country, they begin to follow them and start pointing their finger to their brothers and sisters as though they are inferior. It's not true. I went to school with white people. I was not the last in the class. So I don't feel that every white man is superior to me. And Liberians should stop thinking with that kind of mentality because it is destructive. It is destroying us and affecting us in this country. Now, any little lame dog that come here operating with one NGO jeep driving around in the village, destroying our youth there, our young girls, following men and women and all that kind of thing there. We call them people that are human beings. They come to Liberia now, they are better. They are the people causing the trouble in this country. They are the people who fuel the crisis. They are the ones who had Liberians fighting against Liberians so that they can benefit. Most of the misinformation that go out in this country here are being given between Liberians and some of the Liberians here who you say important people work for some of these organizations, and they're the ones who are filtering out of this country here all kind of false information and false representation that led this country into pandemonium. They have to keep their jobs. They have to make Liberia look like a hardship place. It's rough here. They're killing people. You go outside Maria, 30 miles, they will cut your throat. I have to go there, so I need extra money. You have to increase the budget every year. They're bringing these monies in, squandering them, and spending them at the expense of the Liberian people. Liberians are not employed. Let us stop this mentality, this overzealous nature of supporting foreigners and other people in our country. I don't say dislike them. I have nothing against foreigners. But sometimes when I tell them, people say, oh, the man don't like Americans. No, that's not true. I have 6 children that are American citizens. I have a daughter in the U.S. Army. I have sons and that are engineers that work for United States government and other places. All my children were educated in the United States. They are American citizens. I didn't say they have green card. I said they were born in America.